Are you ready, Chris? Are you ready, Shader? Go find Robert Downey Jr.'s career at the bottom of the cocaine. What do I got here? No, that's a Ouija board from Only You, a disturbing romantic comedy. No, that's the baby from Ally McBeal. You found it! You found his career at the bottom of the cocaine! You found Iron Man! Oh my God, we had so many other jokes in here and you just succeeded. You know what, I'm gonna show the other jokes anyway. We had Wesley Snipes' tax return here because he did U.S. Marshals. We had Oyo Boyo from Back to School. We had the soundtrack to Danger Zone. I really hate the fact that you did this so well. We have Gingerbread Man. We had the Shaggy Dog with Tim Allen. We had the syringe from Gothica. They used that a lot on Halle Berry. By God, that was way too fast. But on the other hand, things feel so good. This is Pop Quiz Hotshot.
I'm the Nostalgia Critic, and ever since I was a child, I always wanted to play games quoting movies and TV with my friends. The only problem was, I had no friends. Well, now that I have power, I can take my friends by force. With the help of my new pal, General Anesthetic, I can kidnap all the friends I want, and force them to answer questions in my Saved by the Bell style set. There will be laughs, trivia, those disturbing cartoons that give you night terrors. But most of all, there will be fun. The laughter and joy will last however long I want. Heads up, America, for this is Pop Quiz Hotshot.
Well, at this point, I would usually say take the bags off, but we couldn't even get the bag on Ant-Man's head over there. Welcome to Pop Quiz Hotshot, where funny gets you money, the contestants are kidnapped, and the loser dies. Now, don't worry, that's only a figure of speech. We see you more as victims than losers. Shader, what's the story with you?
You should know, you kidnapped me.
I'll admit, I kidnapped you because I looked at you and I said, you look the least threatening. And I thought, this is the guy less likely to fight back.
You have a very terrible opinion of film students.
You know, I don't think I do, because that is the first thing I said when I looked at you. That looks like a film student. But I really must ask, what is with the Japanese Lord Helmet get up there?
I thought you would know. You're the one that kidnapped me, you and your evil organization.
I didn't put you in the suit!
Somebody did.
Chris, it says here that you do a really, really good Chris Rock impression.
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I do a halfway decent impression from time to time. You just gotta catch me on the right day.
Well, we definitely caught you on the right day, and we're not gonna let you go either, because that is hilarious and darling. Chris Rock, you make me both ashamed and happy to be white. But we are gonna play a game here right now, and we have to know what those rules are. General Aesthetic, why don't you tell us those rules?
Each contestant is asked a series of questions involving nostalgia quotes. If the contestant does not know the answer, but can make the nostalgia critic laugh, 10 points are still given. But look out for the spazzies. The first one to hit their buzzer when they appear ends the round, while the other has to pay the penalty through round 2, where the quotes get even harder. The winner with the most points faces off against the nostalgia critic in a one-on-one match. If the contestant wins, they walk out with a cash prize, and also their lives. If they lose, the cash prize will be added to the next contestant's winnings.
So let's just jump right in there. Metal Pac-Man, in which Russell Crowe film did he say, "At my signal, unleash hell"?
Gods and Generals?
Wasn't even in that movie. You know, for a superhero film student, you are not knowing your films very well.
Like I'm gonna watch a Russell Crowe film.
Okay, give him 10 points for that, because you got mad props from me, sir. Chris, what film had the whisper lines, "If you build it, he will come"?
Field of Dreams.
Yes. Shader, which Batman actor said the line, "It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me"?
Val Kilmer.
You are fucking killing me right now, okay? You were dressed as a superhero. No, it's not Val Kilmer. Chris, which animated film featured the line, "Squirrel"?
Up.
Yes. Shader, in Shrek 2, when the guards discover catnip on Puss in Boots, what is his reply?
That's not mine.
Yes, I will give you that point just for the accent. It was so authentic. Chris, what 80s kids film had the line, "Wolfman has nards"? Put your hand down, Shader.
Wolfman 2, The Wolf Nardening.
You know, I'm gonna give you those points because if they ever did make a Monster Squad 2, that would be the title under it. Shader, In The Matrix, what actor said, "Human beings are a disease, a cancer on this planet, you are a plague, and we are the cure"?
Agent Smith.
Yes. Chris, finish this line from Taken. "If you don't, I will look for you, I will find you, and..."
I will kill you.
Yes, you'll be hearing that a lot later. Shader, in what movie did Robin Williams say, "Poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for"?
Dead Poets Society.
I was gonna say, if you didn't quote the movie that had poetry in the title, then yes. Chris, in the Nolan Batman films, which characters said, "In their last moments, people show you who they really are"?
The Joker.
Yes. Shader, what sci-fi classic had the ironic line, "You know the saying, human see, human do"?
Monkeys in a Basket.
Is that even a film? What are you?
It was my student film.
Planet of the Apes! The disturbing thing about that is you were kind of close. Chris, in the original Star Wars trilogy, what character said, "He's more machine than man now, twisted and evil"?
Darth Skeletor.
I don't even know if you were trying to make that funny, but I'm giving you the points anyway. Darth Skeletor. I think you're standing next to Darth Skeletor. Darth Skeletor! In which movie did Adam Sandler say, "Please get out of my Van Halen t-shirt before you jinx the band and they break up"?
Was it one he didn't suck in?
Can't make that promise.
The one he didn't suck in.
Yeah, I gotta give it to him. I like Wedding Singer. Chris, what movie character said, "I'm bad and that's good. I will never be good and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be than me"?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes. Shader, according to Gunnery Sergeant Hartman in Full Metal Jacket, only two things come from Texas. What are they? And more importantly, can we say it online?
My dick and my balls.
You are quite the enigma, Shader. You are a fascinating specimen that I am giving 10 points to. Chris, what Will Ferrell movie had the line, "I'm in a glass cage of emotion"?
A Night at the Roxbury 2, The Roxburying.
You know, you had a good run, but it's not going to save you this time. It's one of only two Will Ferrell movies that anyone knows, Anchorman. Shader, in Encino Man, what actor said in Spanish, "The cheese is old and moldy, where's the bathroom"?
Ook Ook the Caveman?
You're actually surprisingly close again. It was Brendan Fraser, and I almost had to give you points because you avoided a Pauly Shore movie, but everybody's done that. It's nothing that special. Chris, what classic monster movie had the lines, "Oh, no, it wasn't the airplanes, it was Beauty that killed the Beast"?
King Kong.
Yes! Shader, in the Disney film Beauty and the Beast, Belle calls Gaston positively primeval. What is his response? You look like a man who knows his Disney princesses.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to get large.
I would have given you the points if you sung it, but no. It was Why Thank You Though. Chris, finish this Bruce Campbell line from Army of Darkness. Good, bad, I'm blank.
Black.
I'm giving you 10 points for that because I think he is too. Oh, Jesus Christ, I hate those fucking things. Okay, it looks like Shader has avoided the spaz attack, so that means, Chris, you must face the penalty. It'll be a penalty of my choosing, and you know what? I want you to answer all the following questions like Chris Rock. Like I said, proud and ashamed to be white whenever I hear him. While we get you changed into your Chris Rock getup, Shader will watch the cartoon.
So tell me more about your mother.
Well, I killed her when I was just a little boy.
And do you ever think you could do something like that again?
Jesus, I don't know why I still have those on here. All right, Chris, you look exactly like Chris. Identical. The only thing missing is the little gap, but we knew if we put black paint in there, it'd probably be toxic, and we want you to live for a little bit longer. We're just gonna go right into round 2, where the questions get a little harder. So here we go. Chris, what movie had a motor car described as our fine four-fendered friend?
A motor car named Desire?
It can't last you forever, but yes, I am giving you 10 points for that. Shader, which movie featured the way harsh insult, "You're a virgin who can't drive"?
Your autobiography?
You know what? I'm going to give you the point because you got a Saved by the Bell audience reaction from that, and I got to give you credit for that. The movie was Clueless, by the way. Clearly a film I thought you'd be a fan of. Chris, in Unforgiven, which actor said, "We all have it coming, kid"?
Clint Eastwood.
Yes. Shader, which actor said, "Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed works" in the movie Wall Street?
Pennywise from Monopoly.
Good guess. It was, in fact, one of only 2 people anyone remembers from Wall Street, Michael Douglas. Chris, finish this quote. Robin Williams' final line in Good Will Hunting is, "Son of a bitch."
You ain't never had a friend like me.
God damn you, Chris Rock. Give him the 10 points. Damn it. It was actually, he stole my line, which you actually did. Shader, in Serenity, what character said, "Going on a year now, and ain't nothing twixt my nethers that ain't been run on batteries"? You have no idea how tricky that was to say.
Mal Reynolds.
No, it was actually Kaylee. Again, really shocked you're not a fan of that show. You looked like you walked right off of it. Chris, which Tarantino movie is this line from? "Kill white people and get paid for it. What's not to like?" I am so glad I'm asking you this one as Chris Rock.
Django Unchained.
Goddamn right! I just love hearing Chris Rock say Django Unchained. Shader, from what Spielberg movie is this line from? "Stern, if this factory ever produces a shell that can actually be fired, I'll be very unhappy."
Schindler's List.
Really? A guy dresses like that? You don't know all these movies, but you know Schindler's List? What kind of a childhood did you have?
None of your business.
Don't ask, don't tell. Chris, in The Sandlot, what famous character said, "Heroes get remembered, but legends never die"? Follow your heart, kid.
I don't know his name, but it's the brother at the end of the movie. Mad props to that guy. He was right.
That was beautiful. You're wrong. Babe Ruth. Shader, in The Wizard of Oz, which character said, "Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they"?
Dorothy. Nope. The Scarecrow.
You were right on the second one. I'm so close to giving you that, but you know what? You said Dorothy first. Dorothy. Chris, really? Dorothy? The brains was in there. Chris, in Silence of the Lambs, I mean, he just says it. Brains. He has no brains. Much like you, right now, wearing that. Are you hot in that? Okay, you know what? He's got a gun. I'm just saying, he's got a gun. Walk back,
Guns
walk back.
don't do shit
Walk back,
in this.
walk back. Yeah. Tough guy. Yeah. Go watch your Schindler's List, not Wizard of Oz, you fucking weirdo. Chris, in Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter ate his census takers. What? With what? And what?
With a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Close, but what did he eat?
His brains?
Liver! Oh, that hurts. That hurt. What is it with you guys and brain questions? Clearly it's not your strong point today. Shader, in the Simpsons episode where Homer became an astronaut, which character said, "And I, for one, would like to salute our new ant overlords"?
Kent Brockman.
Yes, Chris. Which actor asked in No Country for Old Men, "What business is it of yours where I'm from, friendo"?
Javier Bardem.
I just love hearing Chris Rock pronounce that name right. Yes, give it to him. Shader, in A League of Their Own, again, a film I'm sure you saw. To what actress did Rosie O'Donnell, again, I'm sure one of your favorites, say, "Seriously, you think there's anyone left in this country who hasn't seen your bosoms"?
Herself in the mirror.
Wow. Harsh hate for Rosie O'Donnell. That definitely deserves 10 points right there. It was actually Madonna, which, big shock. Chris, in Goldfinger, when Bond hears that the woman in front of him is named Pussy Galore, what is his response?
Hell yeah!
Close, it was actually I Must Be Dreaming. I'm holding back a lot of laughter right now from you, but I'm pressing on, man. I'm pressing on. Shader, what movie had the line, "He got a real pretty mouth, ain't he"?
Deliverance.
Yes. Even if you never saw the movie, you could just guess that that was the right one.
Well, that's mostly because of Rocco's Modern Life for that one.
You look like a guy who would watch Rocco's Modern Life. Chris, name the racing movie based on this quote. Ask any racer, any real racer. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning's winning.
Turbo.
No, Fast and the Furious. Shader, finish this line from All About Eve. I know you're gonna get this one. Fasten your seatbelt, it's going to be
A bumpy ride.
a bumpy night, very close. I'm surprised. They usually show that with Schindler's List. And that is the buzzer ending the round, and it looks like, oh, it's close. We have Chris with 140 and Shader with 110. So very, very close, but I'm sure a guy like that, you'll turn up somewhere in some ditch. General Aesthetic, go ahead, lead him away. That's the wrong direction. Okay, and we're gonna cut to commercial. We will be right back right after this.
If you would like to be a contestant on Pop Quiz Hotshot and live in the Chicagoland area, send a video via YouTube stating your name, age, and why you think you would be a good contestant.
Welcome back to Pop Quiz Hotshot. Chris, congratulations. You're now going to battle against the Critic in our final round. I'm going to be giving 7 questions. The one who answers the most wins the game. The one who doesn't, well... Chris, if you defeat the Critic, you get to win this!
This priceless jewelry! Viewing spot at a store just down the street. Also $150 in cash, and of course, you're live.
Fantastic. All right, this round is going to be about Disney villain songs. I'm going to be naming the lyric, and then you have to give me the movie that it's based on. Chris, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready, Chief?
Do it.
Let's begin. Chris, so prepare for the coup of the century.
The Lion King.
Correct. Critic, go ahead. Make your choice.
Little Mermaid.
Correct. Chris, choose me or your pyre. Be mine or you will burn.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Correct. Critic, his assets frozen. His venue's chosen. It's the ends of the earth. Whoopee!
Aladdin.
Correct. Chris, are you ready? Are you ready? Transformation Central.
Princess and the Frog.
Correct. Critic, we are Siamese, if you please.
Lady and the Tramp.
Correct. Chris, trust in me, just in me, shut your eyes.
Land Before Time.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Critic, from the brain that brought you the Big Ben caper.
The Great Mouse Detective.
Correct. Chris, I'm the magnificent, marvelous, mad Madame Mim.
All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Incorrect. Critic, it's gold and it's mine, mine, mine.
Pocahontas.
Correct. Chris, with a hip, hip, and a clippity clop, he's gone looking for a top to chop.
Ichabod and Mr. Crane.
I'm going to accept that. Critic, too late to be known as John the First, he's sure to be known as John the Worst.
Robin Hood.
Correct. Chris, hi diddle dee dee, an actor's life for me.
Pinocchio.
Correct. And finally, Critic, well, 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 what have we here? Sandy Claus, huh? Oh, I'm really scared.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Correct. And the winner is...
Oh, yes, I win again. I have to say, Chris, you have been such a good opponent, and because you did such a good Chris Rock impression, I'm gonna kill you fast. So go ahead, get him going, get him
Man,
going.
this black on black violence gotta stop, man.
Get out,
What the
get
hell
out.
is this shit?
Get out! I loved him in Rush Hour. I will see you next time on Pop Quiz Hotshot Big Lebowski Edition. Stay tuned. So we tried to kill you, and it didn't work. Why is that?
Well, you see, Critic, the truth is I'm actually...
Oh my God, who is that? I don't know who that is.
Nice to meet you, Gary Anderson. Writer, artist, Dark Champion shader.
Is that a comic of some sort?
Why, yes, it is. In fact, it is a webcomic that I have on theduck.com, or duckcomicbook.com. I forget the website, but you can find it with just a Google search. It's also on DeviantArt and Tumblr.
So the whole reason you came on this show was just to plug yourself.
Yep.
Well, I got news for you. We're gonna plug you right now. Get out!
Get out! Get out!
Super armor, can't hurt me.
Oh, we'll see.
It's not on your face! Ow! Fucking A! Good block! Yeah!